Just give it a minute to see if anyone comes. I don't know if I can be heard a minute. Let's check my phone. Just give it a minute to see if anyone comes. Yeah, that sounds good. Hey Kelly, how you doing, honey? Thank you for coming. I absolutely appreciate it. Braces and all today, stuff them. How you doing, honey? I'm okay. I'm okay. Yesterday was rough, but today's better. I've been through far too much for them to keep me down, that's for sure. They don't know half of what I've been through. If they think they can beat me down like that, they got another thing coming. They got no chance. Does my sound seem okay to you? Wow, the lag is insane. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, thank you, honey. I'm using my new Chromebook. And I am so happy with this thing. It's brilliant. You know, I've had all my organs that are not really required removed. Tonsils, gallbladder, appendix. Like, how insane is that? I've had all 3 removed. I've even had my bowel damaged by surgery. So if they think they can keep me down and push me off here, they got another thing coming. I don't go down easy. I'm a top chat, aren't I? Where's the thing with top chat on you then? Oh, gallbladder is hell, isn't it? Absolute hell. I had a full gallbladder while I was pregnant on my little boy. Yeah, definitely. So I thought I'd come on here and say thank you to everyone who's been supporting me. I haven't been live for a while and prove I'm not going to go down lightly. Oh, you had it during your pregnancy too? Oh boy. I lost 2 stone. I was pregnant with my son though. So it's kind of a bonus. Yeah, me too. 3 months after he was born. That was awful. I was so ill. I spent more time in hospital during that pregnancy than I was at home. Like, that was insane. And I thought my appendix was bad before that. But no, that was worse. I'd rather give birth than go through having gallbladder again. But yeah, 3 months after my little boy was born, I had to have it taken out. Because they won't do it when you're pregnant. Yeah, same. Like, it was the worst. Oh, God. 4 months. 3 months was bad enough. But yeah, every other day was like an attack, another attack, another attack. Every other week I was in hospital. I mean, IV antibiotics for it. That is the worst. I'm going to switch this camera off for a minute and quickly smoke my cigarette, but I'll still be here. How do I do this? There. So, I'm still talking. But yeah, one of the nastiest things I've ever been through was a gallbladder. I didn't know you could be so ill. You know, if we can survive gallbladder surgery, having children at the same time. Oh, yeah. You know you can still have problems though, don't you? It doesn't actually solve the issue. You can still have acid reflux problems. And I have. I live on Gaviscon tablets and antacids. Oh, I still get days where I throw up. It's more just the acid reflux now. So I gotta be extremely careful on what I eat. But like, they told me after the surgery I could still have problems. After. Yeah. That's a nightmare. You still have to be so careful of what you eat. That's a nightmare now. Do you think they tell you before surgery, right? Because I had to have open surgery too. The scars I got is horrendous. They couldn't do keyhole on me. Like my stomach between the sort of... No. They honestly don't. Oh, hey, Ashley, we're talking about gallbladder removal. I was telling Kelly about all my sort of organs that you don't necessarily need removed. And Kelly's also had her gallbladder removed. Oh, I got a big long scar right across the side of my tummy. You're so lucky being around a keyhole. That's just as bad though, I've heard. How you doing, Ashley? Thank you for joining. Oh, definitely. Definitely. I'm so glad my husband's so good. You don't? Ashley, you still there? Oh no, 27 years ago you had yours removed too. Wow. Commentary Kelly can't see you, Ashley. Commentary with Kelly, I should say. Oh yeah. And both me and Kelly were both pregnant having our attacks. But I ain't got no tonsils, I ain't got no appendix, I ain't got a gallbladder. Damn, you were young having yours taken out. 27 years old. 27. Wow. Mine was like 7 years ago in March. That is not something you forget in a hurry, though. Kelly, can you see Ashley now? Oh, wow. 24. That is nuts. That is so insane. Those gallbladder attacks are the worst. Yeah, that's what Kelly was saying, Ashley. She can't see you either. Okay, this is weird. I have absolutely no idea, Kelly. Maybe one of you got the other one blocked, maybe? Let me put the comments up on the screen. Hey, Sherry. How you doing, honey? Thank you for joining. Why can't I get this on top chat? There we go. I'll start going through the comments and putting them up on screen so everyone can see everyone. Okay, sweetie. How you doing, Sherry? Can everyone hit the thumbs up, please? I would really appreciate that. It has been a long day. You see her now. Possibly, Callie. Possibly. I've done it. I found out someone was blocked. I had no idea why. It's kind of weird. I'm so tired of all this fighting crap going on. I just want it to stop now. I'm just going to ignore everybody over there. I'm just going to ignore them all. I'm done being accused of stupid, ridiculous things. Hey, Sherry, darling, how you doing? And I want to say a massive thank you to everybody. Everyone's been so supportive. Oh, Ashley, yes. Yes, quite often. That is definitely a curse of the gallbladder. I literally live on Gaviscon tablets. I go through about 7 pots of them a week. It is absolutely insane. And I buy these, the pots of 60. And I'm literally living on them. So like I said, I really wanted to thank everybody who's been really, really supportive. Yes. Yeah, that is down to heartburn. And it is awful. How do you mean effects? He would get really, really upset because I was in and out of hospital a lot. And that's definitely had an effect on him. He is so much a mommy's boy, it's unreal. Now, Dad can go anyway, but if I'm leaving the house, thank you, Ashley. I'm back now. And I'm going to start doing more of these. And I'm going to ignore everybody. All that crap, I'm ignoring it. I'm going to block them and I'm done with it. I'm not going to argue with them. I'm not going to make a video about them. I'm not even going to think about them. I am moving on. Oh, no, bless him. Oh. Oh, poor Baba. No, thankfully we never had issues like that. Poor baby though. It's awful when babies are ill. Now, my little girl, on the other hand, she got some sort of cold in her eye when we were in hospital. We came home, and a couple of days after being home, her eye had gone from starting looking a little bit weepy to, oh my God, like she'd been beaten up. And I was telling the midwife about it. I was telling the nurses who were coming round, and they were like, oh, she's fine, she's fine. In the end, we had to take her to the hospital to have it looked at. And when I mean she looked like she was beaten up, she looked like she'd been in a fight. I'm okay, Sherry. I'm okay, honey. They can't beat me. No chance. Like I said, I'm not going to think about them. I'm not even going to watch their videos. I'm going to just blank them all. I'm done with them. I'm done with the crap. Well, for a while there, I was too busy putting other people before myself. I was supporting a certain person, and I was modding for their channel, and when it came to doing my own channel, I didn't have enough time. And then you get bitten on the backside by that person. So, oh well, we learn. Lessons learned. But I'm back now. And definitely going to have to get some more of these lives going. We've had so much fun in the past in these live streams. It did. It really did get thrown in my face. But oh well. We live and we learn. We live and we learn. That was a great video, by the way, Kelly. Great video. I'm going to put my PayPal in. I'm not expecting anyone to donate. I just thought I'll stick it in. People keep saying I'm jumping on the money train and I never stick my PayPal in, so why not? Let's just put it in there, and I think I just made Sherry a moderator. How did I do that? Who did I make a mod? She is. I love Kelly's channel. Did I just make someone a moderator? Oh, sugar. What am I doing? Ew. Oh my God, this phone. What was I trying to do? Pin message. True, Kelly, true. But people keep saying I'm jumping on the money train, and I never ever posted it before. Well, apart from one live stream. So, I thought, why not? If I'm going to be accused of something, I may as well stick the link up. But I do love going into your live streams, Kelly, I gotta be fair. There's always such a good atmosphere in your live streams. Why is my phone beeping? Let's put this on Do Not Disturb a moment. There. Oh yeah, definitely. Always the jealous ones. 100%. I know, Callie. I know. It's bonkers. It's true. Yeah, definitely. You always do, Callie. You're really good with that. Like, I've been so lucky with all the support that I've been getting these last 2 days. And I feel so blessed by, like, everybody who's been so supportive. Thankfully, I got an amazing husband, too. Hey, Josh. Oh, boy, Boris Johnson. Probably not a good conversation for YouTube. Boris doesn't exactly think about Wales or Scotland, for that matter. But hang on, you got your own rulings, right? You don't follow Boris, do you? Am I right with that? Okay, Josh will say it if I won't. Oh yeah, people want him gone. Yeah, last year's Christmas party hasn't gone down too well. And there's videos of him dancing too. And he looks like a right pleb. He just looks like a fool. Yeah, they're asking for him to retire. Oh, do you mind being benched, Sherry? You can keep it if you want to. Yes, something along those lines. But these people are voting for him. How could they want him gone when they voted in for him? It makes me laugh. Whoever gets in, people will always bitch about it afterwards. But they forget that they voted. It's like politics is just a joke. And you had people travelling from one side of the country to the other, and they were in politics. And then it comes out that Boris was in a Christmas party, looking like a sack of spuds on a dance floor. Oh. Whenever he's on the TV, he's only ever speaking about England. He doesn't care about people in Wales, that's for sure. Yeah, I've seen something going on with the American president too. Hasn't he sort of got dementia or something like that? Yeah, do you want to keep it, honey? You can keep it if you want to. How do you feel about keeping it? Possibly a good accident, though. I know you always watch my videos and come to my live streams, and I dropped my phone. I've had it 2 days, and I've dropped it about 20 times. I really hate my body. I drop things all the time. Okay, I shared a funny story with someone earlier that I haven't thought about for a while. Now, to get disability that I'm being accused of being a fraudster of, you have to have an assessment. Now, just before C19 happened, I think that's a good word to call it, a C19, I had an assessment. Now, this poor woman came in, she asked me no more than 5 questions. And they can be rough, these assessment people. We're on like question 4, where she asks me to sort of walk somewhere, and my hip pops out. My hip literally dislocated right there in front of her. Now, this poor woman has never ever seen anyone dislocate in front of her before. I thought she was going to keel over. Yes, the PIP assessments. They're a nightmare. But she almost had a heart attack because she's literally never seen anybody dislocate. As I was popping my hip back in, she asked for a drink of water and then she said, "I've seen enough now, thank you very much. Goodbye." That was kind of funny. Oh, Josh, rather you than me. Because those assessments can be harsh, can't they? Roadhog have said in his video that I sit in my wheelchair to get government money. Government money. Yep, and they're going to change it again apparently too, Josh. There's going to be an adult disability and a child's disability too. So it looks like we're going to have to go through it all over again. Nope, none at all. I would literally give anything to be able to get up and run around the park with my children. I would love nothing more than to run on the beach with my children. I know, Josh, I know. It is an absolute nightmare. But if you'd seen this poor woman's face when my hip popped out, right? It was perfect. Like, yeah, it bloody hurts. But for it to happen when they're there assessing me, and she was like, yeah, okay, thank you very much. I think we've got everything we need. They normally ask like a million questions. But hopefully, Josh, the people who have been through the assessments over and over again will just be transferred over. The odds of that happening, I do not know, though, to be honest. And these people who do these damn assessments, they're not even qualified. But after everything that was said yesterday, today I was like, do you know what? I'm not going to let these guys beat. I'm going live. Oh, I know exactly who's told Roadhog that. A certain little fake police officer. Yeah, true, Josh. True. Very, very true. Oh, come on. A honey trap. Please, a honey trap. I literally told her that if she was a police officer, she was mandated to report those threats that Real apparently made. That is her job, to report that to her superior. If she really suspected them of hurting their children, it was her job. She was mandated to report it. And the fact I had to explain what a mandate reporter is, and I'm no cop, let me tell you. Oh, and apparently I doxed her by saying she worked at university. That is perfect. I don't even think she's a mole cop though, Ashley, to be fair. Even a mall cop knows what a mandated reporter is. Yeah, they seem to be BFFs now. Because she was asking someone about the UK benefit system. And then she went to Roadhog. Oh, trust real. Trust real. Too funny. But yeah, I sit in my wheelchair for government money. Okay. I'm going to need someone to go and tell my kids to get up so we can go run around the park together. Because I've been stuck in this damn wheelchair for the last 4 years. My kids are everything to me. Like, yeah. I can't believe that I had to explain what a mandate reporter was. I'm sure every person here knows what that is, right? And I hate these braces. And I usually take them off before doing a live stream. True. Now, apparently she gets random detested for her job. They phone her up and apparently within minutes she got to be at the place to be tested. Now, I don't know American law, but that doesn't sound like someone who's a cop to me. Just saying. Oh God, too loud. But I'm just going to ignore them all. I'm done with all the drama. I'm done with all the crap. Yeah. I'm going to turn this camera off a sec, guys, because I need to smoke. So, with all that said, let's move on to something a bit more cheerful than the fake cop, is it? And the man-child. So how is everybody doing this lovely evening? Would anybody like to come up on panel? I've not really done that before. I'm going to drop the link for anyone who wants to come up. There you go. Anybody want to come up on panel? You ain't got to put your camera on, honey. You can turn your camera off. I gotta be honest, I've been blown away by the amount of support that I've been receiving. People have been so kind. So kind. About an hour's drive. I don't really get to go to the beach much anymore. I can't get down onto the sand. I've always loved the beach though. Now, a couple of years ago, I used to live near a beach. I was like 5-minute bus journey away from the beach. There's nothing more comforting than watching the tide go out. I saw Elton John near the beach when I was living up in Blackpool. And why put a artist on a seafront when you've got gale force winds, hailstones the size of golf balls? That was a nightmare, let me tell you. I did not have fun that night. I gotta admit though, Elton John does sound amazing live. Cool. Yeah, I just had to move there once. One day I just packed a couple of bags and off I went. Spent 2.5 years there, but I'd never ever been there before that. Lived up there for 2.5 years and then came back to Wales. What was I thinking? And like everywhere in Blackpool is near the beach. And it's so flat. No, not really. But I was living there for 2.5 years rather than visiting. I knew where to go to get stuff that was not touristy. And some people, if you told them you lived there rather than you was a tourist, they'd give you locals' rights. I literally loved it in Blackpool. But when I came back to Wales, we had our babies, and I wouldn't change that for the world. Because we'd been trying for like 10 years to have our babies. Started having tests to see if I could have babies again. And I found out a week later after having the test that I was pregnant. How insane is that? 1 week after having tests. Well, the doctor said, yeah, I can't see why you shouldn't. Hey, Miss Mickey, how you doing, sweetie? Thank you for popping in. And thank you so much for the support you've been giving me too. Thank you. I gotta say, I have met some really amazing people on YouTube. Like, ever since the C-19 happened, everything went crazy for everyone, didn't it? And we just all became cut off from the world all of a sudden. Ah, cool, 11-year gap. When my oldest is 26 and my youngest is 5. I got a 26-year-old, a 25-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 5-year-old. And I love every minute of it. The babies are actually easier than the growns. Oh, my hip pops all the time, Ashley. It's this condition I got, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I dislocate all the time. Welcome back, Josh. Yeah, I can wake up in the morning with dislocated hip, dislocated wrist, shoulder, anything. I've woken up literally screaming in pain because my wrist has popped. Most of the time I can pop it back in myself now. But it hurts going back in, let me tell you. It is not fun. Gotta admit, I did laugh when that woman left though, because her face when she seen my hip pop out was priceless. It was so priceless, it's unreal. Like right now I got my neck brace on and my sling for my shoulder. Because 2 years ago, I was told that I'm going to need shoulder surgery. Then C19 happened and I was told it's not urgent enough. Thanks, Boris. Hey, Mandy, how you doing, honey? Thank you for joining. And to everybody who's in the bushes, hello. You can say hello if you want. I don't bite, honestly. I know, Ashley, it's insane, isn't it? I haven't seen my doctor for 2 years. The most I can get is a phone call. Like, what are we supposed to do? They don't care about us people who are just trying to get by. It's absolutely insane. Like, hey, Terry. I'm okay now, Mandy. Thank you, though. Yep, we're left to suffer. And all I'm told is we will get you an appointment in the hospital when we can. Anytime I think I'm getting close to an appointment, the local hospital closes down due to being overrun. I live and learn, Mandy. I live and learn, honey. But she certainly showed her true colours, didn't she? She certainly did. And so much with this stuff with the benefit fraud now. Like, I was on the phone to a lawyer this morning. I didn't even think about the assessment that I had just before C19. I will, Ashley. No one can change me, literally nobody. People have tried, let me tell you, people have tried to change me and they can't. I'm okay, Terry, thank you. And I'm so grateful for all the support everyone's shown me. Oh, Josh. Sorry, honey. Come on up.
Hey,
Hey.
thought I'd pop in and see how you doing.
Thank you. How are you doing,
Yeah,
David?
I'm doing good. It's a bit chilly today. I'm always cold.
Oh, I know. I got my hoodie on. Hey, Leah. How you doing, honey? Hey,
Oh,
Susan.
UK strength, yeah. I can
Yeah.
agree with that, yeah. Like the UK is a very funny place.
Mm-hmm.
Like going
Oh,
back
it
to
is.
like the doctor conversation.
Mm.
I think I can get into mine. Not that I've tried because I avoid doctors and hospitals as much as I can, but I had to call mine up the other day because the pharmacy have decided, like the way in which I normally do it is each month you go to the pharmacy, you get your repeat prescription, fine,
Mm-hmm.
not a problem. Ever since C19 has hit, it's got worse, and now they're like, well, you have to ring up your doctors now for them to basically fax it over or something, and I'm like, but that's just creating another step. So I
Yeah.
don't understand the logic behind it.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Mm. And then it's this basically all it is an automated system where you do a recording and say your name, your what is it? What did they want? My name, my birth of date,
Date of
and my
birth.
address, birth of date, address, and where I want the medication sent to. And I'm like, well, okay, it's an
The
automated
chemist.
system. Like it's an automated system, so you could have just had the system that you have.
Mm-hmm.
It's very confusing to me. I'm like, why are they making all these changes?
Oh yeah, it is a nightmare.
Yeah, it's just like okay, strange and bizarre. You can't even say the medical. Oh yeah, like I'm on
What?
three. Sorry, carry on.
You're not going, Hugo.
No, I was just gonna say I'm on three different ones. Now, luckily, I can say mine, but two of them sound very similar, and I mix them up constantly, and I'm like, oh my god.
Well, I came home with a carrier bag full. I got 10 different types of medication.
Jesus. So wow, that's a lot. I mean, I have like a little. It comes in a little. What's it? Mine comes in a little bag, not like a carrier bag one, just a little one, because I only have to take. I've only got 3 medications, and I have to take them 3 times a day. One of them 3 times a day. The other 2 times a day. So it's not too bad. Although I'm procrastinating going for a diabetes check. So yeah, because I'm like, oh, that if I am diabetic, that's another thing to add to my list.
Yeah, I got 10 different types of medication.
Wow.
And 3 of those are painkillers.
Wow. I think my one of them's an anti-inflammatory as well as a painkiller, and the other one is again another. I think it's a nerve painkiller, and then the last one's an antidepressant. So fun. They're not fun.
No.
It's not fun. And like you were saying about the other day that you wasn't sleeping well, and because it's cold, the scarring that I have is keeping me up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, the pain.
Oh, scarring is awful when it's cold, isn't it?
I always feel it worse in the cold than I do in the summer. I mean, I feel it all year round, but it's worse in the cold.
Yeah.
And yeah. I think people don't realize, a lot of people on the internet don't realize that, a lot of us do suffer on a daily basis.
Oh, definitely. Oh, wow.
Wait, what?
Cages?
Wow.
That's insane, Ashley.
Yeah. Jesus.
Oh, I got a jacuzzi bath, Susan, so I'm good.
See, as I say, because of the scarring I have, I can only stand a hot tub for so long because like all the bubbles and pressure, I'm like, I have to like, it eases them, but then it's like it eases them for like a second, and then it's like, oh, they have like, wow,
that is insane.
That's nuts. Like, and see what makes me laugh. Well, the CO19 thing isn't funny, but the reason why I find it a little bit comical is because in 2016, the UK did a what if scenario, and so you would think that the country would be prepared for something like that, and we weren't.
You would. You really would.
That's where I'm like, you had a sort of like a what if scenario in 2016. Like 3 years later, the thing happens, and none of you are prepared. Okay.
But this is British government for you, Josh.
True. True. Yeah.
They don't know what they're doing until it's happening.
And
then they ain't got a clue either.
Yeah. Like I have to like, I can only go on Facebook so many times like in a week, because I'm like, that's where
I've quit Facebook.
That's where everything happens, and all like the news, and everyone comments on it, and I'm like, oh. Like at one point I got so invested in like the C19 stuff because it was just everywhere.
Yeah.
Not to say that it isn't everywhere on any other platform, but Facebook seems to be the one where everyone is vocal about it.
Oh no, please no.
What's up?
Oh, we do not want that.
Oh no. Oh.
We've already had that once anyway, haven't we?
I think so.
That wasn't half as bad. No, swine flu.
That's what it was. Yeah. Jesus, we don't need any more.
We're doomed.
Yeah, pretty much. We're doomed.
Get some more shutters over your doors, guys, and your windows. Keep everybody out. They're all going to be mad.
Yeah. That's the way forward.
Yeah. Oh. And Ashley comes out with mad cow disease. Perfect timing, Ashley.
Yeah. Because people are nuts, and they're nuts out there.
You know, if it gets any worse, right, people are going to start breaking into people's houses while they're there for their food. Can't you just picture it?
Yeah, it wouldn't shock me, to be fair. It would not shock me at all.
Well, people are already willing to nick your TV and then invite you around to watch it, so
yeah,
you may as well be there when they break in.
I mean, we're going in
coffee while they're at it.
Yeah.
I know, I got a weird sense of humor.
I like it. I mean, you're not wrong. That's the reason why it's so funny, because there is some truth to it.
Yeah, they'll probably steal your bins right in front of you too.
Oh, you know what? That happens already.
Actually, I want the green moldy bread that you put in the bottom, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, even the thought of that is like, ew.
Yeah, just like,
I thought so. Hello, Michelle. How are you, darling?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we had a bird flu.
Yeah.
Bird flu, mad cow disease, pig flu.
God,
I'm pretty sure they're all man-made, though.
That wouldn't shock me, to be fair. That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. Feed me.
Well, you know, this is how this country's going, and yeah, it will.
Yeah.
Because
thank you for joining, honey.
Yeah, you know, there's
21 people in here. Wow.
Is there? I'll have to look on the YouTube side of it. Oh yeah.
Wow.
There's a lot of people in here. Yeah, I mean, we're having. Are we having food shortages?
Yep.
I thought we was, because like I see a lot of pictures of like, oh, the shelves are empty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't get the truck drivers because they're ill. So many people are down ill right now.
Yeah. It doesn't. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Like I got it. Then I got a secondary infection after having it.
Wow.
Oh, I was really ill.
Oh, that sounds. Sounds nasty.
Oh, it was.
Oh.
But I know one thing, I was worse from the booster injection than I was from C19.
Well, yeah. Yeah. So I'm thinking because I'm seeing a lot of people say that they're still getting C19 even though they're vaccinated and had the booster.
Yes.
Which I keep on having to explain that a vaccine and a booster, like I keep on putting it into like computer terms of like if you've got an antivirus on your computer, that doesn't stop the virus still trying to attack your computer. It just means an antivirus will protect you more. I kind of put it in that because it's the way that I understand it. So it's like your white blood cells are your antivirus, and the boosters and the vaccines strengthen those white blood cells. It doesn't stop you from still contracting it, though. I keep on having to explain that because people are like, I don't know why, and I'm like, it's meant to stop it. And it's like, no, it's just meant to prevent it. It's a prevention.
The booster was worse than actually having the actual thing.
A lot of people became ill because of either the first, like I've got the Moderna, and everyone turned around and said that they got ill after the second shot.
Your booster will be a totally different one to what you've already had.
Okay, interesting. We just had isolation rule. Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy right now.
Wow.
So many people, we're losing so many people, it's insane.
It is. And yeah,
like, I never imagined in my life our generation would see something like this.
Me neither. But here we are.
Here we are.
Can I ask you a question? Is that your real hair or is it a wig?
It's a wig.
No, I just wanted to know. I've got a few wigs lying around.
I love my wigs. Did you say you needed help with your makeup one day? Or
yeah, I haven't done makeup in a while. I've got loads of makeup, but I haven't done anything with it in a while. I loved it when you turned around and said in your other video that you liked vibrant colours. I'm like, yes, I like vibrant colours too.
Yes, Ashley, I saw that.
Did you see that? Some guy said what?
Here we go. He shrunk an inch and a half. An inch and a half, he shrunk.
I don't think that's got anything to do with C19, but
yeah, apparently it is.
Is it? Oh,
it's been confirmed.
Oh.
And doctors have said, yeah, it does happen. That was hysterical.
Even though that it's like a serious thing, that's funny.
I said to my husband, can I ask you something? Did you shrink down there when you got it? He looked at me all really confused.
Oh, God, that's funny. Hey, but the poor bloke, though.
Yeah. Thank you, Michelle. I do love my wigs. Yeah, where did it go? Whole inch and a half.
I know, but I love Leah's comment. You're right, Leah. Guys will use any excuse.
Yeah. Yeah, that's brilliant. Any excuse. I lost it because of COVID. Okay.
I mean, as I say, it's a serious thing, but you can't help but laugh
I know.
because you got to find the humor in something.
Poor guy.
I know.
He must be
Aw.
devastated.
Mm,
Maybe you could call him female now?
depends on how big his was to begin with. I mean, if it was 1.5 inches to begin with, I feel sorry for him anyway. But if he lost,
He may have only been 1 inch.
mm.
Then he's really screwed. Man up,
Man
micro.
Well,
Oh my god.
I was going to say you've had the thing miracle grow miracle seed. Well, just sprinkle a bit of that
Does
on
it
it.
only shrink when it's sick?
Good question.
Ashley, I don't know how to answer that one. Good night, Terry. Thank you for joining, honey.
Yeah.
How does he know he lost? How did he know? How does he know the inch?
Because I hate to tell you, but men are egotistical and they measure their length a lot.
Thank you, Terry. It was nice to see you, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've actually never known anyone who measures it.
I've never known anyone in real life, but I see it a lot on Twitter. And I'm like, okay, you're trying to tell the world something, and I don't really care, but go off, I guess. I use my.
Oh, Lee, I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry. How you doing, honey?
It's always sad
It's
when
so sad when you lose your fur babies.
Yeah, it is. Mine is currently asleep on my coat because I just flung it on the chair when I came in.
I reckon most of them lie.
They know I'm bragging.
They know. Yeah, they definitely exaggerate.
True that. And it's all about, well, it's all about the angles, apparently. So I've been told. The angles upon which a picture's been taken. And I'm like, okay.
Okay.
I don't know why people feel the need to tell people that, but you know.
No. Definitely not.
No. So, which eyeshadow are you using today? Excuse me.
I am using, which one was it? It was the Jade one from Beauty Bay.
See, I saw, was it Nikki Tutorials do a video with Jade? And they were using that palette and she was explaining that palette. And I'm like, I want it.
It is absolutely beautiful. And right now it's on sale too.
Oh.
For £24.
Oh, I'll have to check that out because I do have a Beauty Bay account.
Good night, Sherry. Thank you, honey.
Yeah. Bragging rights. Yeah.
Bragging rights.
Yeah. Well, yes.
I gotta be honest, I've never been impressed by a man who says I've got so many inches.
No, me neither. I'm like, it doesn't really.
Like,
no.
Yeah, okay. But do you know how to use it?
Exactly. That's the question. It's like, yeah, you can have all these inches, but do you know how to use it? Because if you don't, well then,
Those inches are just wasted.
yep.
How did this conversation take such a weird turn?
I don't know. I have no idea.
No, me.
It's funny though.
Mm-hmm.
Funny though. I'll give it that.
Oh, wow. 20 to 3.
Is that what the time is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so it is.
Mhm.
I'm a night owl, so I tend to not look at the time
I've
anymore.
noticed.
I tend to not look at the time anymore. I'm like,
But what I was going to say was, if you need help with your makeup, we could do something more privately, so I can
yeah.
help you.
Yeah. I mean, it's the thing with me. It's all about like I've got to learn
Yeah.
what brush does what with me. Let's change it. Yeah.
Ashley's fault. So yeah, if you want me to help you out a bit with your makeup and that's no problem.
Yeah. I won't mind that.
You've got Instagram and that. You could video call me on there and we'll do it like that.
Oh yeah. I'm sure I've got you on Instagram. I always forget who I've got on Instagram because I don't
Well,
visit
if you
it a
haven't, you
lot.
can find me. Or I'll find you.
Yeah. Oh, what's up? My phone's being a pain. The search is what I want.
So I am going to have to call this a night.
Yeah, because it's quite late. It's quite late for that's not. It's not late for me, but
Josh does have a nice voice, Ashley.
oh, thank you.
You're English, Josh, right?
I am. Yeah, I am. I'm originally from Birmingham. Yeah, but now I live up
Birmingham,
north.
lad.
Yeah, now I live up north. But yeah.
Well, I am very, very Welsh, as you can hear.
Yes, I can hear the Welsh accent. Yeah, I've got family who live in Wales.
I get people telling me I sound like Ness off.
Oh, Gavin and Stacey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been told I sound like her.
I can hear it a little bit. Yeah.
When I was living up in Blackpool, people would say to me, "Oh, so what part of South Wales are you from then, Bert?" That obvious? Cheers.
I've got family who live in Wales.
South Wales?
I think so.
You think so?
It's been a while since I've visited them. I think it's
Good night, Lee.
Melbourne.
I'm going to be saying good night now here.
Melbourne, I think it is.
I gotta sleep.
Yes, because you have normal hours. I don't have normal hours, but you do.
I got little ones.
Yes.
If I don't get up, they'll come and jump on my head. Without any thoughts.
Oh, that's cute. I mean, it's not cute.
It is cute.
Not cute being the mother that has kids stomping on your head, but it's cute.
Yep. Yeah, actually, me too. My little ones are like, "Mommy, wake up."
Oh.
I don't mind it though.
No, they're cute. They're cute when they're young, and then they grow into teenagers, and you're like, oh no.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Right then. I am going to say good night, or we will be here all night just saying good night.
We will, yeah.
And
yes.
I shall speak to you all soon.
Yes.
I will find you on Instagram, Josh, and we can sort something out to help you with your makeup.
Yeah, sure.
I'll enjoy doing that.
I enjoy my
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Thank you for all coming.